Did people in there wear masks? Did the border already open? How did you get through the immigration? How did they let you get into the country? Welcome to Unicornly Lily channel! This is the first time I do a video that I will be talking a lot. Let's say a lot because it's more than a vlog video that I didn't speak that much last time. So yeah, let's get started! So today I'm gonna talk about studying abroad during COVID situation. Oh my god, this is so interesting. Let's talk to the normal time first. So in some specific country, for example Canada, if you're going to study abroad, you will need a visa. And in Canada, you do need a study permit too. So the very important thing, like the three important thing, is your passport and your study permit and visa. So I flew from Thailand to Canada on the 29th in Thailand, and I arrived here on the 30th of Thailand, but it's the 29th of Canada. Because of the time zone, so it's a little different on the date and time. I might be a little confusing when I write the paperwork that they give me on the plane. And yes, I did mess up. So me and my dad kind of walking around the airport, the outside one that so we kind of walk around every single floor because we have a lot of time, and literally the store that I see that is still opening is the convenience store, which is called 7-Eleven in Thailand. We call 7-Eleven, but it's open 24/7. Yes, the 7-Eleven in there is open, and there is one coffee shop open and 2 restaurants and 1 food court open. That's pretty much all we saw. The rest, they have the light on, but there's no employers in there. So literally after I load my 2 big luggage, I kind of say goodbye to my parents and like see you later in 2 months or so, including the day of quarantines. And I go past the immigration. So you know what? The immigration was totally a whole new thing. If you know when you fly any flight, you will know that the immigration, you have a tons and tons of people lining up at the immigration for any country. I don't know, as I pass to Thailand, Hong Kong, Japan, Canada, any place I have been, immigration is such a long lineup. But this time, there's no one there, there's only me walking through there. And yes, it's just me, so I don't have to be hurry anything. So I think I should say about this before I forget it. So as you walk through Thai immigration, I will say Thai immigration. So lately it will be different. Normally they will check your passport, boarding pass, and your fingerprints. So yes, when they check your passport, you have to take your mask down and let them check it. That is a normal thing, but the thing that they take out is they make a paper and put the paper right on the machine that you don't have to scan the fingerprint or something kind of like that, to say that don't touch the fingerprint thing. Yeah. So I think it's about the COVID, that if you touch and you have the COVID, the person after you might get the virus or something. So after you pass the immigration, so it's come to duty free. So I will show you a picture of duty free in Thailand, which is, oh my god, they never been this quiet before. Take a look at it and you will see that there's no one, there's nothing. When I walk, it was like, oh my god, it's so scary. I could tell that it's so scary. When I walk and I arrive at my gates, there's much more people get the duty free. I know it makes sense because the store is closed. They're not going to the gate like right away because they have nothing to do. Okay, I arrived. I'm so happy that I saw some people there. When you're up in the plane and the plane already take off, so they will announce that for economy class you only have one choice of food. They don't use this word, but they will tell you that you don't have any choice, you only have this one. If you don't eat it, they don't have anything else or something kind of like that. They might have instant noodles, but I wasn't sure if they didn't ask for it. So they will give you a paper bag, which I will show you right here. So they will give you a paper bag and they will fill it out with the food that they told you. So fruit and pie and muffins. So they will give you this three first, and then they will give you a spoon, fork, and everything is normal, but everything is in a paper bag, which surprised me a lot. Like 10 minutes after that, they give you ice cream. So the ice cream kind of comes from the box. So they give you the box and I was like, oh, what is that? And I open it up, it's a cone of ice cream. So it's Haagen-Dazs. Sorry for the pronunciation because I don't really know how to pronounce it for real. As I'm arriving to Hong Kong at this time, so we are using only 2 hours of traveling time from Thailand to Hong Kong. All the people in there also wear a mask, the face covering mask, and the airline also mentioned the fact that you have to wear a mask during all your traveling time in the airplane. So not exact word, but yes, the meaning of it is you have to wear your face covering mask all the time in the plane. So yes, I have to wait a little longer, and the only store that I walked through and it's open is Starbucks. I did ask them the closing time, which is 10 p.m. but I'm not sure what's the opening time, but I think it's 10 a.m. So I did arrive there around 9, let's say 9:30, 9:45 in Hong Kong time. So they will be closing in 15 minutes. So this is a real one from Hong Kong to Vancouver. It's a long flight. It was around 11 to 12 hours on the plane. And this time it's a little different from the Thailand to Hong Kong one. So I think it might be because of it is the longest flight, so the food is changed. The bag of food to a plate as normal. Yeah, this one looked kind of normal, so I don't know. I fly with Cathay Pacific. You are gonna arrive in Canada at this time. So you're gonna arrive your destination. They will give you a paperwork. So I don't think I should share it here. So they will ask you, the first part is about yourself, like your name, your last name, date of birth, and your email account. That's pretty much all of it. Second part is the arrival information. It asks you about the date that you are arriving, the airport that you are arriving, and the airline and the flight number. So the third part, they are asking you about the destination that you are going to quarantine yourself for 14 days, whether it's a house or hotel or whatever it was, and then you will have to give them the address, and that's pretty much all. On the other side, it will be about, you know, the contact information, or, you know, so on, about the thing that you have to do. After your plane is land, there will be a couple men will stand there, like they will stand on your left and before the elevators in Vancouver. I don't know any other place else, but those men will ask you about the paper that I just told you before, the 3-part one. That they will ask you if you already fill it or not. So if you did fill it, just say yes and walk through. And then if you didn't get the paper, say no. And they will give you one and just fill it out and everything. And then just go through the immigration as normal. The immigration is the normal question if you have been in Canada before. Again, this one is technically should not be shared, but they will ask you about the COVID thing that you should know, that you know that you have to quarantine for 14 days after your arrival, and you should say yes because you should know it. If you don't know it now, okay? So they will ask something about the quarantine thing, but I cannot remember all of it. But you know, they'll be like, okay, are you gonna quarantine? Do you know you have to quarantine or some kind of stuff like that. This video is made after I'm in Canada for 10 days already, 11 days already. So after I checked, I might be already out of quarantine as I passed through the 10 days. So in the form that you fill on the plane, they will have a phone number and your email in there. So they will email you that how are you doing during your quarantine? Are you fine? Do you have any question or something? And they will have someone from the, I think they told me they're government or medical, some kind of like that. They call me on the 7th day of my quarantine that, okay, are you doing well? Do you feel any symptoms? Do you have any headache? Or, you know, her temperature, is it good? Just told them whatever it was, the truth, okay? Yes, that was the thing that I knew, and I would be apologize if I have some information wrong, as you are flying the different date and time and from different country to different country. All the things you might see in there might be different from what I saw. So this is just my experience that I want to share. So thank you so much for watching. You can hit the like button if you like it. But if you think my information was bad or anything, or it's wrong, you can just dislike, and it's fine, totally fine. And if you have any comments, you can comment down below and I can do the other video about answering the question on the comments. Bye!